For today's Foxy Moms Fitness Monday, we're talking planking. It's a great exercise to work your core, but only if you do it correctly. Our friends at Altitude Performance and Science Center recently showed me how it's done. We talked a lot about the core and the importance of that, and one of the best exercises you can do are planks, right?
Yes. Yeah, so it's a lot of just stability, just going front to back, that sort of in the sagittal plane, let's say.
And you really have to hold your form a certain way because injury can happen. Again, we're talking proper technique, right?
Yeah, or you just don't work the right muscles that you should be working.
Okay, so you're giving yourself, you know, a disadvantage. You're going through all that work for nothing.
It kind of sucks as it is, and then when you don't do it correctly, then you're not getting the benefit.
All right, I told you this is not one of my favorites, but I suppose the stronger I get, the easier they'll get too. So, all right, what do we need to do?
So down on your forearms.
Okay.
Now I want your shoulders stacked right above your elbow.
Okay.
You're going to try to draw your belly button into your spine.
Okay.
Lift your hips up, legs straight. Try to keep your head nice and neutral.
Okay, that was my question, because you either want to go down or you want
everyone,
to go up.
Especially when I talk, they always try to look up at me, and I say keep your head down.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to try it.
Hips up, they're not too high and they're not too low, so actually that's perfect. So when the hips are too high, it's a lot easier. When the hips are too low, it puts a lot of pressure on the spine.
All right, so suck your belly in.
Suck your belly in, legs are tight, butt's tight. Try to keep your neck and your shoulders nice and loose. That's the best way to be able to hold it.
And you said, what's the record for holding a plank?
1 hour, 21 minutes.
And how long do you think I did just there? 20 seconons?
15, 20 seconds. Yeah.
So I got a long way to go.
But the guy who did it, he's a personal trainer and an ex-Marine, and so he knows what to do.
So basically you want to hold it until you just can't do it anymore?
Until your form breaks down.
Okay.
So it's until technical failure.
All right. One more try. And then how many times, if you do break down, do you want to try to go up again and hold it? Or?
If you're not too tired. So as soon as your form breaks down and you can't do it properly, I don't ever have you do it for that day. Or I give you a little bit of time. So that's perfect right there. And so you'll begin to feel if your hips lower, it'll feel different. If your hips are too high, then it'll be a little bit too easy, or you just won't feel it in the right spots. So the big thing is trying to relax, trying to breathe, shoulders stacked right above the elbows, and keep a nice straight line in the body. So that's
one thing I heard is that really if you're tensing up or you're doing this, you're wasting your energy on other things.
It's true, yeah. And if you go with the Z Health stuff that we do here, when you clench and you hold your jaw tight, it's telling your brain that it's harder than it actually is.
Okay.
So when you see runners run and they look really nice and fluid and they're relaxed, that's usually the really good runners. And the runners who are really clenching, those generally don't tend to be the best runners.
Well, every Monday morning we give you workout advice and nutrition tips to keep you healthy, and you can learn more by logging on to altitudeperformance.net. 7:52. We'll be right back.